Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today is day 13 on our 30 stitches in 30 days series. This is our thermal stitch. So we are working this awesome, nice and thick, very squishy. Hopefully you can see the thickness of this. So this one is very thick, and I hope you can see the thickness. It's squishy. This pattern would be awesome for a pot holder, even anything you want to be exceptionally thick and warm. This is our softy chunky in the Bernat yarn, so it's already really thick, but this one is just that much thicker when it's worked in this pattern, okay? So let's jump in and see how to make this super fun thermal stitch. All right, so to start our thermal stitch, so we're starting out with, I just did 10 chains for this pattern and then a row of single crochets. And now the real magic is going to happen when we move our single crochet into the next row. So we're going to start with a chain. Now we're going to turn our work around, and what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet into the back loop here and then the front part of the front of our chain. So we use the back loop of our chain, and now we're going to come down into the bottom and catch part of that, come through both, come up, and finish our double crochet. All right, so back loop, and then the front part of the chain, the other half of the chain that we didn't use for our foundation. So we're gonna pick that up here and finish our single crochet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn and work our way across the front of these single crochets that we've just done. All right, next stitch over, back loop, right? If we're holding it facing this way, back loop, and then down into the chain, the other half of the chain at the bottom of the row, draw up through both of those loops and finish our single crochet. Okay, now it might seem a little bit odd. It might seem like it's kind of like folding, kind of going sideways on you. It does go a little bit sideways, but don't worry, on the next row, we will fix it, okay? And it won't really look like that. For our thermal stitch, we are going to single crochet through 2 loops instead of just 1. Now, ordinarily, you could single crochet through both the top loops, but we're just doing a different 2 loops at this point. So now it kind of looks like it's working, maybe opposite, but don't worry, we'll fix it in a moment when we work the next row over top. Anchor the end of the row with just a single crochet into the last loop there, and chain 1 to turn our work around. So now, to work our thermal stitch on the way back, we are going to work into the chain, into the back loop again, because we turned our work around. This loop here is the back loop from the single crochet we just finished, and we're going to come down below into the other loop from the top of the previous single crochet from 2 rows back. And this is going to make a nice and thick thermal stitch. You could use this for something that you want it to be really warm, because it's going to be basically double thick. You could, maybe a cowl or a pair of gloves would work really well like this. They'd be like probably the warmest gloves. All right, maybe mittens, not gloves. Anyways, so into the back loop of the top row, into the back loop of the next row, and finish our single crochet. Okay, and now we can see there's basically 2 rows happening here at the beginning, and that's going to help us when we're working towards the next row. These 2 are going to basically be side by side when we turn around to work our way back, and going forward they should be fine. All right, so we're just going to keep working our rows like this, and when I get a little further, I'll come back and show you what it looks like, because it was important to show this one right from the beginning. And at the end of the row here, we're just going to single crochet through the V at the top of that last single crochet. So here's what we have, and this is what it looks like, and chain 1. And then when we turn everything around, we've got our loop here and our loop here. And going forward the rest of the row, they're going to be really close together. Here's one, and there's the next. All right. All right, I'm going to do a few more rows of this, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Be right back. All right, and here is our finished product, and I hope you guys stuck around to the end, because this is definitely going to really, really help out the channel. And as we work through our 30 days of stitches, I'm going to post this one here on the screen. It's going to be the next video in the series, okay? So if you're joining us partway through, then go ahead and click this video here. It will be the next in this series of videos. So thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in the next one.